This one happened this morning. I looked at the views on my vlog I posted today, and I refreshed it, and it was high. It was very high. And I noticed a little rush of endorphins. I got happy. It's cool. My content, my work, my art is being received well, and people seem to be liking it. And then I got a little upset at myself because I'm always the guy who's like, yo, views don't matter. I do this shit because I love it. Try to get the numbers out of your mind. Like that's an afterthought. And yet I cannot help but notice the inherent and inevitable rush of emotion up or down based on fucking views. And I hate myself for that. I hate that likes, engagement, views, any sort of statistic and analytic has any capacity to control the way I feel. I try so hard to ignore it, but I'd be dishonest with myself if I didn't say if a video underperforms, it hurts a little bit. And in 2017, you mentioned it, that Logan Paul would have fucking done anything for views. That was his drug. That was his heroin.
Give me some views, man.
Yep.
I could pay you back once ad rev comes in, man. I'd give you a couple bucks. You're a fucking drug addict. You are a drug addict, and your drug is views, man. You love views. It's crazy. You get a fucking spike of endorphins every time you see that little fucking ticker start to tick.
I try very hard to phase it out, and I do a very good job of it, because if they don't go my way and I get down for a little bit, my mentality immediately, I gotta kick my brain in the head. Gotta kick my brain in its head. and I go, we'll get them next time. Do our best. You know, you made a piece of work. What really helped me, for any creators listening or anyone who is aspiring to be a creator or creative in any way, is viewing your work as your resume. That really helped me. You know who actually gave me this? Rudy fucking Mancuso. 3 to 4 years ago, maybe, he was like, yo, picture your Vine page as your resume. Although it doesn't get the engagement, the likes, the viewership that you like, if you like it, like, why does it matter? If you like it and it's cool and it resonates with you, like, it probably resonates with someone out there. So that really helped me when I stopped relying on the success based on numbers. But it still is.
I think it's okay to know that your stuff's getting a lot of views, and even if it's less than you typically want, it's still okay to recognize that the art that you're creating is for the masses. You're trying to get as many people to see it because your mission is to entertain people. And if you're not achieving the level of entertainment that you want, I think that's okay to be upset, but you don't let it hinder you from going further.
No. It's minor. Both ways, it's minor. Happy, like I looked at this morning, views are high. I go, that's cool. All right, hell yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm ready to get the day started. But I know, like, if I post at 11 a.m. and it's not as high as I'd like, it takes me about 10 minutes to like get that out of my mind, and I don't like it.
But then you take action steps afterwards, right? Like, if
I do. That's
find out why it didn't do as well, and then
we were just talking about this with Evan. I got blessed. My genetic code lends itself well to overcoming challenges. I'm competitive, so if something doesn't go my way, I'm like, all right, I got this. I'll do it again. Let's see what happens. Some people aren't like that. My greatest blessing can also be my greatest curse. Chasing views is good, because guess what? You're going to be a successful YouTuber. You're going to get a lot of views. You go too far, you turn into 2017 Logan Paul, it can shoot you in the fucking foot.
I've been looking for this Rick Rubin quote. Obviously, Mac knows who Rick Rubin is. A legendary producer, craziest beard, big producer for Jay-Z and a number of other artists. And it's so funny that we're having this conversation today, because I saw a quote from him this morning. I think Cole Bennett from Lyrical Lemonade liked it, and that's why I saw it in my feed, where he said basically what equates to the day you start really giving a shit about people's feedback on your craft is the day you lose. And I know, I don't think he's saying, don't take creative feedback from people, but it's your art should always be your art.
Yeah, no one can tell you how to do anything.
Regardless. And hold on a second. He's speaking out of it as if it's art.
Okay.
I don't know if you're looking at it as a business. Some people look at it as a business, or like this is cool content. Rick Rubin is an artist. True, all the way an artist. And so when he puts something out, when he puts the Rick Rubin stamp on it, It doesn't matter if you're fucking Kanye. It doesn't matter if you're Jay. When you turn and you say to him, yo, I don't really fuck with this one. He says, this is my art. Like, that what you've just said to me in no way affects my thought on it as a past piece or on my future.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
someone likes it, and at the end of the day, if he likes it, that's all he needs.
It's an industry difference.
Absolutely.
My success is quite literally
100%
directly correlated to how many views I'm getting. Like how much money I make, how relevant I am, everything comes down to the views. David Dobrik has a podcast called Views.
It is. It is by industry, but it also is by the way you think, because there are people on YouTube who could be much. Let me use myself as an example quickly, and I'll say this, and I don't want to fucking say this.
Just say it, dude.
Mike. Just say it.
There's a chance I might be a sellout. There's a chance when I first started a small show, a tiny show by the name of The Night Shift. It was right here with my closest friend, Evan. We sat here with buttery toast. I would be drinking a beer, kick back, just talking about whatever the fuck went on. Mm-hmm. And then I started to feel that feeling of what 1 million or 2 or 3 or 5 million views felt like. And no more did I want to sit and talk about toasters. I wanted $50,000 brand deals. And I wanted people to be commenting, hey man, I like your shit. And then I said to myself, if I just keep making these videos, I can keep feeding myself. And so I know what it feels like.
Yeah.
Because guess what? The Night Shift was an art. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was good.
I talked to mops. I wrote poetry. I did all kinds of beautiful things that all 300,000 people that watched those episodes cared about. Mm-hmm. And then as soon as I felt what 3, 5, 7 million views felt like, I didn't want to talk to mops anymore.
Yep. It'll fuck you up, man.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Here's the takeaway. Identify and monitor. That's it. Identify. Yeah. I've identified my behavior. I'm trying to understand how I feel, pinpointing my emotions. Now I'm going to monitor it. And this goes for everyone here too. Like, you see me going off the deep end, let me know.
Awareness. What would your... sorry, I just have a question for you. When ready, go ahead.
I'm ready.
Oh, how would your videos be different if views didn't matter, money didn't matter, brand deals didn't matter? What would you be doing differently?
I would adapt so that they did matter, and they became... I would do what the best people on the platform are doing better.
So the competitiveness is so programmed into you that if I gave you a new metric for success, which was create what you consider to be the most artistic piece of YouTube content, you would still be drawn back to the competitive side.
Yep.
It's just that built into you.
Do you know I spent 1.5 years making music?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Because I've seen the invoices.
Yep.
I know all about
Flew to
it.
Sweden for 2 weeks, made an album with one of the biggest producers in the world. Yep. Do you think I did that because I love music?
I would hope so.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Did it because it's a challenge to overcome.
Right.
Did it because it's another vertical that I have yet to succeed at.
That's the competition versus creation mentality, though, and one is obviously going to uplift, the other one's going to destroy.
I happened to get lucky my first time around. You said this morning, where like I really do love creating, but I'm also competitive. So the perfect formula for a YouTuber. Mm. I did. Attempted music because I just wanted to do it and be good at it and exceed expectations.
Frank Ocean treats it as a sport.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. Not verbatim, but something around that.
Yeah.